What's up, Devastator Squad? We just got some really crazy new Yu-Gi-Oh news from Rage of the Abyss. We're gonna go over some 6 samurai cards. All right, so it's really late at night right now, but I feel like, holy smokes, I had to get this out. One of my good friends of mine sent this to me on Facebook, and I was like, no way, there's new 6 samurai cards in 2024. But there is. So this is a ton of new stuff. We're gonna take a look at all these cards. I have not read any of their effects yet. All I see is just a really cool looking new Shien card. It says, open the gate to the 6th heaven with new 6 samurais for Rage of the Abyss. I am the demon lord of the 6th heaven. This is cool. All right, so here's our first card here. It's a level 3 dark monster. It is Anarchist Monk of the 6 Samurai, level 3 Dark Warrior Tuner. This is cool. Right away, Tuner. We like that. 6 Samurai is a big synchro deck. You can only special summon with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If you control a 6 Samurai monster other than Anarchist Monk of the 6 Samurai, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one 6 Samurai quick play spell from your deck to your hand. Dude, asceticism? Let's go. A 6 Samurai monster synchro summon using this card as material gains its effect. Levels of all your monsters your opponent controls are reduced by 1. Okay, so in certain matchup, this effect right here is really cool. This card is just insane all around. Like, it's a free monster. You get to add quick play spells. I bet you they probably made another quick play spell for this archetype. They can't just leave you out only asceticism, even though that card is really good. This is an asceticism target anyways for some of the other cards, so that's already good. Okay, cool. I like this. All right, we've got Instructor of the 6 Samurai. Dude, that guy looks cool. Level 2 Earth Warrior Tuner effect monster. Another tuner. That's cool. Level 2, just like Kagemusha was. 200. This is also an asceticism target. So you can only special summon with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If you control a 6 Samurai monster other than Instructor of the 6, you can special summon this card from hand. So same thing. It's just free monsters. This is crazy. This is something that 6 Samurais were missing before. Is like having tuners that can just like splash out onto the field. That's actually really nuts. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add one 6 strike card from your deck to your hand. Okay, they got to be making us a new 6 strike card because the only 6 strike I can remember is that trap card, and it's like not really that useful. A 6 Samurai monster synchro summon using this card as material gains its effect. Monsters your opponent control loses 500 attack. Yeah, that's kind of like whatever. Not really a good effect in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but kind of sort of okay for 6 Sams because they're not super crazy high attack. Sheen was always the highest at 2,500, so this actually maybe could be good. Okay, speaking of Shien Devastators, here we go. Dude, a new Shien monster. This is crazy. It's level 6 this time. Last time he was a level 5. So this is Shien, the legendary Klesha 6 Samurai. Level 6 Dark Warrior Synchro effect, 25 and 19. So same attack as before. Materials is 1 Warrior Tuner +1 non-tuner 6 Samurai monster. So it's not generic, dude. Just like Shien, it has to have 6 Samurais. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add one 6 Samurai monster or Shien effect monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Yo, that's really good. No way. Okay, the first effect is a once per turn, which is fair, but that's great. So it searches. This is perfect for modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Anytime you can bring out a card that replaces another monster in the archetype or from your deck, even better, it's from your graveyard too. This is good. Okay, once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you destroy that monster. Okay, this is the biggest thing that 6 Samurais were always struggling with in the past. Like, yeah, you had Shien negating spells and traps, Injuria, Beast, Barkion. Like, Landois was the only, like, card that you could use in the old versions of 6 Sams. I mean, there was, like, other versions of 6 Sams when, like, their newer cards came out not too long ago, but, you know, it was just, like, a Rongo, Bongo, Monkey deck. So, just with the 6 Samurai archetype, being able to negate quick effects, negating monster cards is huge. This is amazing. If this card on the field would be destroyed by battle card effect, you can destroy one of the monsters you control instead. So it's literally the exact same as Shien, but it is a recovery card / searcher, and it negates monster effects and spells and traps. So like, just looking at the levels of those tuners, you'll be able so easily be able to make Shien and this guy at the same time. This is crazy cool. And what's really good about this is you can make this before you can get into B-Root. So you just make this first, as your first synchro, and then you start popping off with like all your 6 Samurai shenanigans. You just have crazy. This is crazy. Okay, this is Anishi. He's got a synchro now. Let's go, Anishi, bro. Okay, we got legendary Klesha 6 Sams, Anishi, level 6 Light Warrior synchro effect monster. 1700, just like Anishi was. 1+1+ non-tuner, so it's not even specific to Earth or Warriors. It's just a generic level 6. This, okay, let's see what this does. You only use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can banish any number of 6 samurai monsters from the grave, then target that many monster control to turn with the hand. Dude, it's literally a Nishi, but it's not just 2 monsters. It's as many as you want. This is crazy. Warrior monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense during the battle phase only. Okay. If this card is sent to the grave, you special summon one of your banish 6 samurai monsters. Okay, there we go. That's good. This is crazy good. Oh my gosh, this card is nuts. That's so good. If this was a quick effect, I mean, obviously, if this card is synchro summon, so it's like the Shien, you get an effect on summon. I was just like about to say, like, if this bounce though was a quick effect instead, this card would be way insane. But this is cool. This is good. But you know, it being generic, it only works in 6 Sams, so there is that too. So I don't really know why this is a generic monster when every effect is 6 Sam specific, but whatever. Cool card. All right, we got a new quick play spell card. I knew they were going to give us one. They had to with that card's effect. 6 strike double assaults. Quick play spell. You can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn and only once that turn. Apply one of these effects, or if you control 2 or more 6 samurai monsters, you can apply both in sequence. Ooh, I like cards that do that, kind of like, you know, Sangen, Kaiman. Special summon 1/6 samurai monster with 2,000 or less attack from hand or graveyard. That is literally every single monster in the entire archetype, but Grandmaster and obviously like the Chancellor and Shiens, but like every other 6 samurai in existence meets that. Change one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 less attack to face down defense position. That's great. We love Book of Moon cards in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1/6 Sam in your grave and add it to your hand. So it's just great. Like all these cards are just really good at splashing stuff out, and then you just have all this great recovery stuff, which is like always been 6 Samurai's biggest crux. You go crazy, you do your combo, if you clear your board, you lose, right? So this is cool that all these cards have like additional ways to replace themselves, to recycle cards, to recover cards. Like this is awesome. This is awesome. What do you guys think of all these new 6 samurai cards? I'm so stoked for these. 6 samurai is one of my favorite archetypes of all time. This is really, really cool. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big shout out to all the Rescue Squad members and the Patreon subscribers, because without you guys, I can't make my content on the channel. So thank you so much for all that you do. I want to give a huge, big, special shout out to our King of Games, Dogma, and Captain Leif, and the one and only Austin Winch Obliterates. I want to give a huge, big, special shout out to our Moon Tier Zephyros and our David Tier Galactic, and of course, all of our Kings of Devastation, Austin Winch, It's Coops, Condor FJ, SO Spartan, Cerberus, Rogue 24, and most importantly, my mom. Mom, thank you so much for being one of our Kings of Devastation. I love you so much. Devastator Squad, you guys are the best. Can't wait to see you guys in future videos and live streams to come. Until then, stay awesome.